Yo, what is up, students? It is your friend Damian Howard from Chicago, Illinois. I am the founder of an organization that I actually started with 4 high school students here in the city. When I initially founded this organization, it's called Clever Characters. I just wanted to expose young people to the field of what we call entrepreneurship, to say you can take your intelligence, what's on your heart, your passions, and you could create a business from that, right? So it was interesting. We started this in the summer of 2017, and those young people, they ended up going on into their senior year in high school, or some of them actually went to college, and they didn't have time for little old Mr. Howard anymore. So I had to really dive in and ask myself, how can I utilize this business to live into my passion, to live into what it is that's most important to me? So that led me to a place whereby I really started focusing on what they might talk about in you all schools a lot, social and emotional learning. And I love this work of social and emotional learning because it's really about like you and what's on your heart, what's on your mind. How can we develop strategies and have conversation that allows us to get this stress off of our bodies? I'm gonna tell y'all, this pandemic and COVID-19, the coronavirus, all of those things has a lot of us in an anxious and unsteady place. And I love my work because I get to work directly with parents and I get to work directly with young people just like you all and say, yo, we can do things such as use breathing exercises to be mindful, to steady ourselves. Even with me just closing my eyes for that brief moment, I felt tension coming out of my shoulders. I felt my mental state being more empowered, more grounded, and less anxious. These are the type of strategies, the type of conversations that I have with people literally across America. It is amazing. And I am so honored and so elated that I get this opportunity to come into you all's classroom space and share a little bit about myself. I'm going to tell you all why I'm excited about this opportunity. I really believe, as you heard me talk about my experience with these 4 high school students, that you have so much in you, so much potential, so much value that you don't even know that's inside, right? So let's do the work of continuing to create spaces, continuing to create opportunity. Let me say this. I know y'all love Roblox and I know y'all love your video games and I know you love your TV shows, but just take a moment to strategically separate yourself from those things and start asking yourself, what am I interested in? And how can I turn those interests potentially into a business that even into my adult years might be something that can help me to buy my first house, to buy my first car. And chances are your first business or your first idea is not going to be that thing that's going to allow you to live and be financially free for the rest of your life. But what I'm trying to tell you is that when you get out here and you start launching stuff and start growing things, it changes your mindset. It helps you to get beyond your limitations. And you start to tell yourself, man, I can be great. I can do amazing things. I can take an idea and turn that idea into a business and have the world to tell me, yo, that is valuable. I'm willing to pay for that thing you created. So I don't really have much more to share, but what I will say is I greatly appreciate Miss Beverly for inviting me into this space to tell a little bit about my story. I'm super open and willing that whenever you all want to have further conversation about the things that I talked about today, get at Mr. Howard. I love this type of stuff, and I love the fact that I was afforded this opportunity to be in your space today. All right, y'all. If there's anything else, please don't hesitate to have your teachers reach out. I love this type of talk. I love this type of space. And I appreciate your time that you gave to hear me out today. All right. Peace out.